Okay. Hi there. I'm live on my phone. Never done this before. Don't really know what I'm doing. My children are screaming. I'm not really sure why. My dog is sleeping. Nobody's here, and I am getting ready to go eat hibachi. Yum. But I'm thinking about doing a collaboration live stream with someone, whoever is willing to do one with me. Like, I would love to do a live stream with Cass or Jay the comedian. That would be so funny. So funny. Hi. Oh, wow. People are actually watching this. That's amazing. This is just a impromptu test kind of thing I am doing to see if I can actually do. Oh, good night, Pierre. Going to bed? All right. It's very early. Where are you? Yeah, we haven't had dinner yet. So what's everybody doing? I'm being lazy at the moment. Went to Taekwondo this morning. That was fun. Oh, France. Okay, Pierre. Hi there, everybody. Um, I don't know what to say now because I wasn't planning on doing this. So I don't have anything planned. I'm just goofing around on my phone. So yeah. Oh, Becky's crocheting. Cool. I was knitting a little bit earlier. I can show you my scarf that I was working on. I was working on that. Yep. Ooh, recording studio. Now that sounds fun. I need to get my stuff out of the box. I've lived in this house for 2 years and still haven't unpacked my recording studio stuff. I do everything on a Mac laptop and this phone. So, yeah, and I need a new laptop. My MacBook Pro is like a 2015 model, I think. It's about time to get a new one. Oh, Becky, what you making? I love to crochet and knit. It's fun. Well, 2015 is ancient for a laptop. XJW silent, no more. Um, your Sonol Grey Horse was watching Wonder Hussy, but switched for me. Who's Wonder Hussy? Because that sounds like amazing. That sounds really fun, actually. Um, XJW or no? Curious. Um, I've been working on more Sex in the Watchtower videos and stuff and looking at the really crazy articles that they do. Oh, not an XJW. Okay. Um, yeah, they've got some really crazy articles, and it seems like every now and then they do a crazy article on child abuse. Like it's every other day, it seems like. Not every other day. So this is an example of why live streaming is going to be bad for me because I'm trying to read comments and talk, and then I forget what I was talking about, and so then I get like completely off topic and just like random words start coming out. So what I was saying is that the witnesses seem to do a Watchtower article about child abuse every couple of years, and they're really all the same. They just say the same thing over and over again, and then claim that they've addressed a problem, which it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Um, but yeah, lots of interesting stuff out there and some really outrageous articles. So, oh, thank you, Pierre. Pierre says your videos are great and so are you. I am glad that someone thinks so because sometimes great is not the word used to describe me. um, let's see. Say hi to Carson. Say hi, Carson. Hi, Carson. Hi, Carson. Carson's being lazy too. He just needs petting. So anyway, okay, so now that I know that, oh, thank you, Kim. Now that I know how to do this live stream thing, I think I might download an encoder and try to do a shared live stream with another YouTuber because I've been trying to figure out how to do it and just haven't been able to make it work. Oh yeah, Carson is an excellent dog. He is perhaps the best dog that I've ever had. I just love him. He's fabulous. Oh wait, he's looking at us. Hi, Carson. Were you going to say something? You look like you were going to say something. No? Okay. He just wanted to wag his tail at you guys. So, and I promise to be prepared next time I go live. I promise to know what I'm going to talk about. This is really just me goofing off. So, Kim Moore says, I wish I could get my Jehovah's Witness family to listen to you. Hey, I wish I could get my Jehovah's Witness family to listen to me. Oh, thank you, Arnold. Arnold says, greetings from the UK. Peace. Love your videos. I appreciate it. You know, I am still kind of amazed that people actually watch my videos, because the first one I just did because I was just really annoyed and hurt and upset, and I just wanted to be able to tell my side of the story. And then all these people started watching it and contacting me and stuff, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And then I started thinking about all of the really funny, well, as my mother used to say, blasphemous and sacrilegious thoughts that I had about especially the music, but a lot of things that we did as witnesses and the things we used to say and demon stories and like really ridiculous stuff. And so I started writing it down, and that's how I kind of got into doing the ridiculous, silly comedy type stuff. And then, you know, I happened upon the, you know, doing the Sex in the Watchtower series just because it was an idea I had. So Pierre says, I only watch the singing parts. Oh, you only watch the singing videos. Old songs recycled is the feature to annoy J-dubs. Oh, yeah. They do like to recycle, don't they? Linda Turner says, some days you save my sanity. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't know. Some days I feel particularly insane. So Noel Grey Horse says, you are insightful and delightful. You're too kind, indeed. Far too kind. I'm just a regular goofy person who just kind of says things out loud that probably shouldn't sometimes. I have no filter. It's just, yeah. Only most time I can edit, you know? So I'll probably watch this later and be like, oh my God, what was I doing? But anyway, it's fun. I kind of like this. This is kind of cool. I can actually talk to you guys. So does anybody have, if you have ideas for different videos, different types of subjects that I could hit instead of the obvious Sex in the Watchtower and their videos. Thank you, Pierre. He says he was just kidding. He does watch all of them. I appreciate it. Yeah, so if anybody has ideas that they would like me to address, or if there is a specific Kingdom song that you would like to see trashed and you want me to do it, just let me know. I'm eventually going to do all of them. XJW Silent No More says, Jehovah is the ultimate genocidal maniac in the Bible. Yes, I agree. Actually, I think he's the ultimate homicidal maniac anywhere. Like, homicidal, genocidal, everything. Like, he's really not a good guy. I just, you know, the more I think about it in the Bible, the more I think, like, wow, I feel like the devil's the good guy. Kim Moore says, from house to house, from door to door. Oh, yeah. So I've actually done that one. And that one, out of all the Kingdom songs that I've done, from house to house, from door to door, that was one of my grandmother's favorite songs. And when I did that video, my oldest son, he came up, or he was listening while I was doing the video. I was making the video, and then I heard him actually singing that song, and it kind of freaked me out because he's not a witness, never been around witnesses, never going to be if I have anything to say about it. And it just really kind of made me uncomfortable that he was singing that song. But anyway, I have done that one, and it's really goofy. Kim Moore says scary. Yeah, it was scary. It was not as scary though as after my grandmother's funeral a couple months ago. My oldest, who's 7, sat in the front row with me at the Kingdom Hall at her funeral, and it was 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That's all it took. And on the way home, he was quoting the scripture from Revelation about every tear being wiped from their eyes or whatever, and death will be no more, blah, blah, blah. And then he was asking questions about Paradise Earth, and we had to have a long talk about fantasy versus reality. It was really freaky. And I said, never, 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 ever again will my children darken the door of a Kingdom Hall. Never again for any purpose. So that's not going to happen. Tabby May asked me how I pronounce my name. It is Bridget Pfister. So I've seen several, this is really funny. I've seen several people comment on other people's videos that, they said something about Sister Pfister and everybody thought it was a joke. So I always come in underneath those comments and go, well, it is my name. So, and people always act surprised, but it is actually pronounced Pfister. So Sister Pfister, which is why I could never go back to the witnesses, because the first time somebody called me that, I would absolutely pee myself from laughing so hard. The other thing that's really funny is that my mother-in-law is a very devout Mormon and also one of the sweetest human beings on the face of the planet. And my mother-in-law is regularly called Sister Pfister. And I just can't. It's so funny. Yeah, I got nothing. But it's my name, so what can I say? Anywho, XJW Silent No More says, I'd pay good money to be in the Kingdom Hall just to hear the conductor call on Sister Pfister. Yeah, that would be great, but it's not worth it. I'm not going back to the Kingdom Hall. That's not ever going to happen. I might the most I would be willing to do would be either attend a funeral, but I have to dress inappropriately in order to do that because just who I am. I might attend a funeral, or I might stand outside with a poster, but that's about it. I'm not going back for a meeting like ever again. Ew. Although I still want to decorate the Kingdom Hall for Christmas. So I'm trying to think of other subjects to talk about. I really should have prepared for this before just like randomly going live. I really should have had a list or something. Oh, Kim Moore says, I'll help you decorate. Oh yeah. We could go to all the thrift stores and get like all the old Christmas decorations that everybody's thrown out, you know? Just get a truckload of them and go decorate the hall to like make it shine like the top of the Chrysler building. It'd be great. I would love that. Especially, I would love to see their faces when they walked up for the Sunday morning meeting. That would be just... Okay, yeah. I'd probably get arrested for that, though, and I really can't afford to get arrested. I mean, well, I probably could, but I mean, I've never actually been arrested, so I don't really know, but I wouldn't want to do it, you know? I don't know. Would they arrest me for that, do you think? I could just play dumb and say I was trying to do something nice, like works of charity. I was doing a work of charity. I think it's a great idea. Okay, Great Dane says, ideas. No one has talked about the knowledge that God is always watching, as well as the devil. When I awoke, the freedom from not being consciously watched, and it faded before I got to the end of that. But yeah, oh yeah, being watched all the time. Ooh. Yeah, that does something to you. You know, you think somebody's always watching no matter what you're doing. It's uncomfortable, especially when you really have to poop. I live with a house full of boys, so, you know, you'll just have to pardon me. I mean, I wonder about that. Did Jehovah watch everything? He must really have bad ADD. I mean, that would be like terrible ADD. Look, there's one pooping, there's one masturbating, there's one eating. What's that one doing? Oh my God. How would you keep up with all that? That it just would be ridiculous. Or let's see. XJW Silent No More says not having prying witness eyes watching you all the time. Oh, well, that's the truth. I can remember actually having witnesses reporting back. Well, hell, they still do it. And I don't even know half these people around here, but apparently they know me because of my mother and, my family that lives here. And I'll hear things where someone mentioned me to my sister, and it'll be something that I don't even remember, like I was buying whatever at the grocery store, or, you know, I was saying this or that. I remember one time, a few years after I got disfellowshipped, I was out at dinner with my ex-husband and a friend of ours, and we were talking about something that had happened to my sister when she lived in another state, and she was in the hospital. And these witnesses were sitting at a booth behind us, eavesdropped on our entire conversation, and went back and reported it. And it went like across 2 or 3 states to family members, and people were all up in arms about it. It was none of their business, and I was talking at a restaurant with the people I was there with. Like, and not loudly or anything. They were just eavesdropping. It was very, that kind of stuff is weird though. Like, I had some Jehovah's Witness stalkers when I first got disfellowship. Those people were following me around. One time I was renting a basement apartment from some people in town. They were not witnesses. I had found this through, I don't know, the classifieds or something. But I was renting a basement apartment, and I came home from work to find 2 of the local pioneers, it was a couple, peering in my bedroom window. And I pulled up behind them and said, "Can I help you? What exactly are you doing?" They were very embarrassed. But that's the kind of stuff they do. It's just weird. You know what was really weird to me about it was that I don't think I'm that interesting. Like, I wasn't doing anything very interesting. I mean, just going to work and coming home and making spaghetti occasionally. I don't know. I do make some pretty good spaghetti though. All right, guys. I should probably call it quits here on my first live stream. This is loads of fun. I like talking to you guys. I am going to take off now, and I am going to try this again later. Oh, I had a question. Am I an atheist or a Christian? I am definitely an atheist. Definitely. Took me a while to get here. Did a video about it, but yeah, definitely atheist. I can't wait to go back and read all the comments so that I can see what you guys had to say. Some ideas for me. Great Dane, 18 watching, only 2 thumbs up. Well, there's 3 thumbs up now, but actually I think that's just because this was not planned, and I probably not very good right now because I'm just like making just off the top of my head, just talking to you guys. So if I have a plan, more subjects are probably more interesting. Anyway, see you guys later. I'm off to eat hibachi. Can't wait. See you later. All right, now I got to figure out how to stop this thing. I don't know how to stop being live. How do I stop being live, guys? Do I just I don't know what to do. I'm lost.